ina eche jajo bibia ayeden na so twedi ampakwamba sia dom na daroma anope atakrema dabojo amoja edi afrusane de join me anope e wo Kessben TV on Facebook any baby a wotemeka bia na yemfa Amansan Ntie mro ne na nyame asese of course oye na nanadoye ohoda amino Ntie Ghana mantam dunsia across the country baby a wotemeka no pa bia no this is Kessben TV Kessben FM yema munyina che Amansan Ntie dwumadie esonie as usual your humble servant Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng obetimi afreme KAK Arabai yesi mache nyame ya doma ede bia ko ye ebe yi no ensam bebre ene ye ne mo ebedwendwe ho na issues no bi eno anadwomadwe ho saa mentiase maybe anope ya nyame ya madoma mabetra hai meni metiefo nyina bia mbeboa me na Akuoko mate asem na se yesi Ghana Education Service Director General akwa homjiem and the Ministry of Education I recommended to presidency say omutra sekeka ne mabo mu no omunu say Dr. Eric Nkansa and obetumi aye Director General na waboama enwomasua etumi atumpo won say Ghana Education Service enye political appointment enye kan say enye political branch ana enye politics there but obi anim say GS na ho no constitution no ne mra no makwan say omampani na wotumi say oyi ne onkotena ho hello omampani yi Dr. Eric Nkansa say based on recommendation of Ministry of Education no yeah don't forget say Ministry of Education no even though your GS no ho no aban no wo so no so interest so through the Minister of Education Dr. Yao said Duchum any ni team no omo recommended Dr. Eric Nkansa say omra me head GS na Professor Pokwa Mankwa onko to na dwuma so e OK University and no a edi no beba no ene yeti hu say empanifo bia eda nat ne nagratia no teacher unions bia no nom ne ade because of leadership be selfish interest enti nia omode ne beba no omeka so omompe no yeti ye ne enim say agundie ampa womampani bo ne dia bae no almost starting issue statement any letters to the presidency say Dr. Eric Nkansa womompe no and womompe no and womompe no and their reasons omode ma no mese me mentiase maybe ebia mu betimi a kire mase nipa na ede na ba no onya ntenase onya nhye adwuma ase but they say yempe no because oni educational background okay now educational background no that is why my confusion is obi mwami na onche me what they are trying to say their so-called educational background no mo kano me mentiase papa anyway Ghana Education Service no GS comprised with teaching staff and non-teaching staff and other people. And assuming so be accountant. I juma through the mails GS. And now say assuming say obi a procurement officer. And omunyina part of GS. In a lifetime ya person wo ho. Wasua dia kodum pempen so bia or qualify say ono so betime Director General. Yes say wanko training college. Enunti on qualifier without the qualification name experience in the obetimi ayabu bia no training college in kwa was na nipa no ko and also your education program na education na no subject be na organ ha obi be yenso a follow and education subject be no obi be organ ha follow and education because no na jona me say mama check Dr. Nkansa ya omo kana same because me tell you say they daba ne ho ne ade so let me check me check na me hunu say ordinary Minister of Education in April 2021 na oye senior lecturer mpajo munte ni yo senior lecturer Kumasi Technical University for past 8 years wasanta de Garden Sea University and also so wacha de ho afa wasanta de Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. KN University. Also so wachira ho. Even though we a trained professional banker, but osan lecture KN University, wachira de Garden Sea University, wachira de Kumasi Technical University. And the minimum say lecturers me I stand to be corrected. Me nka say they make an correct. Lecturers me no ne ade no. What is my definition of educationist? Say obi try the okay university. Or try the Garden City University. Or try the Commerce Technical University. Now such a person no esa be that TV no. Now obedu director ya appointing say president any abundance mu no. Obetimi abe director general e dey aba GS. At this particular time now what to me aye adwuma no a. Me ni mo mo me. Me dey me bisa asemo. Your understanding of obi oye educationist and no education background they say. And they say no me nim GS. Teacher union for and pay me business asemo. And obi a lecturer there on your educationist because mo press conference no mo nsema mo kan no. Sa na mpesa metia say obi a lecturer e wo university say be a Garden City and na K University and na Technical University on your educationist. Teacher for na train na dey okay even though you professional accountancy whatever. But me so me who say one lecturer or university ni no still on your educationist education adwin ni trim. I want to understand more na mo ye teacher for nti mo educate ye. Ya woni ama wo oman mu a edu ba bi o se achechire kan yeti. Maybe some asemo. Sa teacher union so ya mo ni abre a mo se enu nti mo nkotira de a. Mo betre fi ade mo pay because one person yes assistant de obi aba and now one person aba be director general nti mo se mo buafu no. Did you consult your membership? Teacher union maybe some asemo. Mo consult mo membership for no. Oma wo form no because I know na job investigation am here say mu kuoketua bi na allegedly ma bi news ni ye allegedly kakra mo pay dienti and mo yesa from a deep source allegedly mu kuoketua bi kakra mo pay di de mu bedi mo de mo yeri nyina de mu bedi leadership lu bi de mu bedi allegedly enti na mo yesa. Are you thinking about the interests of the welfare of mo members? Sika mo members church ya mamo wo mo welfare ebi atabiti akurase a wo twa kwantimpoko de mu ma na se boso me aso na opo wompeo oso wo ya mo member na ate no de mu ni ma na se deduction from source na mo mate na de aba. What are you doing to improve the welfare of mo members across the country? Education Director General and GS Director General adwuma no obeye so collaboratively no media minim more understanding of education because more experience education mu ebi a esem because me dey kasa na kasa enti edu ba bi a mo wan kakra na yen hye da ho fi say me dwi ho no ntosumu se obekasa ya mfa director general wo pe wo teacher union leader no pe amenti no ye ma no kwatena school yen chef ayi entoto ne mama homo etimote etua mewa se mote etua no se o abai school feeding also otua ema enkwada ne ka no esika no nko which I know say abai tua benim say school feeding eka bia na ewom bia no ma mentia caterers no abai clear debt no edizamuti etua no yes samuti etua no say ebia ye ma no ko school abai ntimi feed wo mo senior high school enti abai egosisa abai say ye no mati etua you are thinking about us. Samuti etua say school feeding caterers ye ntua omoka enti muticha union for the mati etua fantastic. Samuti etua say education no niam bi nkoyie sama na ewo double track no mni ade a na mo a lot of challenges dormitories no mni ade no muti nwatua is of national interest. But teachers welfare teacher for mo ekuofo a allegedly they mo pay the ntimo yesa no mo welfare of the members across the country. Do you think about them? Mudiro mo teachers ya sabi o sabi eniema tutu wo teachers e fire wo teachers wo bre no. The only thing I'm interested in say ma deduct wo sika mu wi ana mo sa tesoro na mo ko ho. Do you know how come concerned teachers no me ade nyina emeje ye no be mu no akwawie ze o we yama di sika enti ni yakoti we. This is the country we are building. Enti me anopay e hono ma hye nkobodie dase ye ba ye wia ye be kansa e ho nsam nti mu ame me de me bi se o se to asomu se ye be kasa. Of course mu were concerned say successively a free bra ba nyina no obi o education background and ye de no be ye director general mo educational background no mo na moti ase e visa mo de mo ye teacher for ana mo de mo experience be me nti ase papa enti concern no mo de ato abanim But to go further, only a buy engagement, you know. No, I can't say again a fire, my school. I buy you car, which then I did. Yan father, director general, yeah, Penama, What kind of democracy are we practicing? And runs on the tobacco be, yes, a Ghana Medical Association. Almost say, the says more price or more, you know, pricing in dollars. Hey, and you almost go America, almost quiet, you man. Say Ghana Medical Association. Yati Ghana ha na mo ye adwuma ha no se mo zumu ni aba ye negotiation wa ketua mu a mo be any dollars ene ba bi e do no mo nya ye cedi ni de na ye nya bibia dollar anyway anopai ye be di san komo no afei MPs no a o mo koye press conference of parliament na ye nyina ta o mo chi se finance minister nko e dey na akoso between MPs no any businessman bi akohia o mo wo ade na esi because allegedly the entity and say businessman no ni omo negotiate so be ma MPs no aggrieved MPs no omo for real tantana honti no they will be giving 200,000 Ghana cedis each 2 billion ekwoso allegedly the entity no enti omo gi no omo ka omo no atum no omo be ka tire say mampani na nadu dago agufado and omo di buama no enti omo be say the mampani be ka no ana ebinu ma pese gu MP nanim MPs nanim ase na wo mo akisu wo so makwaje sa 200,000 Ghana cedis no ana mu chema za bonsu nkomodie no oso ono so watebi na obeyan hwehwemu na ne ono te ye ne se ye disika ne koma MPs no they rejected the money wo mo anye a businessman buy sika no or the ma wo mo anye na wo mo je and pay will find out e be di san komori nyina e bi se MPs no ka se yen yenti and wo mo se finance minister nko Ebra omkoshia mampani wie no na no me bisa question say MPs no sa ba konsuency ho said omo ka kire no be bisa mo say ma dia mampani aka no omo ma ntina ho kakra no omo be bisa mo be gi to me wo mo ansa no omo take that decision no ana well the ayati wachire ne say businessman made them and nkoma akoso no aye nsem bebre anopai e bedi nkomo kakra na yabobobo ensem no so but omo yes anu so no another positive aspect ne say common funder na akem MPs common fund omo MPs no common fund na akem finance ministry releases kanu yetua school feeding caterers and wo musika akem ministry of finance releases kanu yetua assemblies common fund ministry of finance releases kanu yetua na numbers am bisa no pay say na ehia so won be sa ansa na sa statutory payment we so eno so akwada. Wow, this is Kessben Amansan Ntie Jumadie Penny Fadring. Eni na mamini kan kwa homa so na menkwa djuma kakramra. Mr. Akuoko Kwarteng kasema for the education ministry no. Akwasi ma che.
Me am yoso.
Na empom ye de.
Yes, I do know say.
Me hoye. Akwasi boyan kakra no pay ye dasen so se ye fra waje so. GS mremu no mpacho den na mutimi gina so de tie atua se ye nkokira de.
We have that say. Okay. As I say, now, I mean, it has to do more with labor laws. It's a labor laws on the labor agitations, you know. Who be na be a one employer and no ya any year, and I say, when we any year, usually when it comes to welfare issues, no mind to be more human consono. Generally, you may cite those reasons as the basis in tier. We are do unyuma and I say wakadia de ego. Now, question is what we say in line of union no matter for ya. Omoja bukukunu omonkaka de ego.
Of course, na hona na me yeah.
Issue bia the fact that it present. Nti sebi bia wasem no de beba asem no de ye se de ni asem poti se e na b na c so
abazi beba issues ni mbamba za mtete ho kakra ene na Ministry of Education motena se hwe ya mukọ appoint Dr. Eric Nkansa se Omed Director General
me ya da se first of all make us say Ministry of Education and the appointee Dr. Eric Nkansa. Dr. Ekenkan's appointment, was done by the president of the land, President Akuoko Kwarteng. Of course, Minister for Education and Ministry in which make a recommendation because we share the ministry in India. The policy owners or the policy holders. na yene one more agencies na be implemented. At every point you may want to get to be one of ideologies. And they waging any baby and a more person to require a person namson, meaning I pay. And chankra and I say in Chantia say, Ubenya be a minister be over recommend. They say, as soon as you are now maintained, it be a bit in Niajima, and I say we were ha, the name dear, and they be a now farmer, now dream, and a hog account one, a bit my ejima. So at some point, the ministry may recommend. But the recommendation in Chelsea, a home will recommend the president is bound to take it. Nigerian constitution, I am right, the Bugana man, very clear on the appointment procedures of such persons to such offices, especially when it comes to state institutions and agencies under ministries. As I said, the president will do the appointment, usually in consultation with the Council of State. And the appointment is done by the president. It is a because or challenge the appointment of an individual to any state institution. Essentially, as somebody paneka say, when the president in Nadri, na some president Akane or the president in Nadri. Of course, the appointment in the constitution is spelled out clearly say it is the sole prerogative of the president. And yet, ubia. John Kwana to me a man who can emdamuno utimiye sadano.
Okay.
And Oshe, Dr.
But the president would do upon the recommendation by the Ministry of Education, which Honorable Dr. Educhum and the Dano. But what teacher unions now? How much say? Some recommendation no ministry no year command presidency no. Omo anye a lot of research, omo anye a lot of consultation because our son papa no enya education background. I want to know no maybe say a lot of questions say me said ante more education system na say wo na wo ho enti no mo mo ngakra. How is it done?
Mamenka say the kind of the framework for the appointment of the Director General of Ghana Education Service is clearly defined.
I was in trouble defined, Maya. Or what is the definition?
The framework cannot require a first appointment of the Director General of Ghana Education Service is clearly defined in our laws. So it's done by the President in consultation with the Council of State. At no point, na Emrash will be, and I say, Emranache say, I also consult to unions, and I say will be our answer. Unionism is very good. Our constitution guarantees it. The 1992 Constitution of Ghana guarantees it in a democratic dispensation. One more union, so more master the no mujumedi omudi. The union there, say Kebia may Kessben more. Na mo yadwuma ne bia adwumafo ne bi ate omo ho so omo de omo belong to union we na union bia won the mandate omo ade enti omo take say ko no ba enye union bia mandate say oba appoint who his employer is abibia meka say sebi enye aban adwuma mu pa na de we besia ebi shi that was as we so say in any private enterprise and I know Ghana kum ha say sebi will be or no a colleague employer no anybody determine who he wants to work with and that's who his manager is. So we say we Akuoko Kwarteng what channel bit market the open communication say ona open so what the onfa
on me general manager as I mean let's have been adwuma no
yes I will adwuma enti say babai asamon kwa dia. Maybe it's also because a there is run by politically exposed persons. Now, with the politically exposed persons, already if we incite public against them, I am not a yepa. One way he could add that Chadibia na any pa because Kevin Sipe.
I was saying, I have a point in the war. I buy a politics, and our year politics. And the other Cabiano, I buy no by but ye or mine for no so say a dream who say. Your man was schools now almost your dear no. And a pen maybe some simple questions be say your man normally bargaining. And now allegedly in some attitude actually say leaders ni be aqua jessica or baby until one more person's agenda no. Because your man education in Kwan or more junior home said Director General no ever say any dear. Director General no one classroom or tesoro. And policy be or the baby no so no ontimi mfa without consulting set teacher unions here and almost one penny and Ministry of Education no and now ontimi mfa ma in contravention with about policies of person education ye and is also would you man this year now say director general into unkwa and you tifie ni man no be kwa school hono dey na wodwe ga na ho
sorry we can say obi abi motive or the maybe there is a motive and there is also intention we can say the probable and reasonable outcome of adiawo na is what you to achieve so the tell say they are here na say to na bezo ye dey oto the motive could also be say adia pote pa kra so ntie ma otwe etu no so ye dey. If you look at the motive, they said nobody can go into their motive. But on the face value, no, any reasons on the Amaya Sabia, or Director General of Education Service, and they say almost a penny, no, and Chichin, and I want child. I mean, that's how it started. Now, Osha, on the contrary, no, Dr. in cancer, you will be a watch out your secondary school for 6 good years. Or free secondary school, no. Watch out there and so university for the past and also 8 years. Cumulative, that is 14 years. And why Juman so Ministry of Education as Director of Tertiary for 2 years. I mean, there is a young man who is around the early 40s, 40, 41, of which 16 years of his life has been based in the education sector. Why banking and finance, because he's a finance person too, is also 6 years. And this whole person wouldn't say, baby, say, or your education and also a finance person. Wouldn't it rather be more easier to say will be our education who educate 16 years, our finance just 6 years. I think my young say different is rather an education, but we only focus on the finance aspect. Now you ask my can say at a crucial time I would try we are seeing in Sudan and my issue. And then free SHS and Watson, yeah, kind of and the same cash flow challenges, Sikabako, Ahotraba. Don't you think, say, this is the right time client here, Sebi, Obia, what try their pay or education background? Na Sebi, was I a bit of finance background? Kabunia could say I had added advantage. Now, so, in your union for say, Sebi, when you train the John Code training intelligent, you know. Onyobia one more better and then go for the crib say that's a sebi so sad here. Okay, Ghana Education Service and say I teach a phone call and it will move. If you could also say Ghana Education Service and Oklahoma, say in a classroom, it's purely an administrative office.
Yeah, that's exactly what I asked. Yes,
you need an administrative person together with the technical people. The technical people, they have pure education people, or no one know any in India or they buy any other known major. Say, Sanana, your position here as a ministry. Then so in your union for Antiase. I'm so run here in free while. Remember, at a check for 350,000, which is their members to put down their tools or Munkwajuma. And of course, we know the impact is going to affect millions of students. In the essential, last one more can I say, say, Nipa Baku for Juma. Baku for Juma in Dino. One over millions of students or more within the tertiary space. Maybe I had the answer. Ministry of Education, that's how they pay a day. Trauma, so many new commands and signing a day, Emre. Almost some money can I ask me who say, Sebi, I mean, union is not necessarily the Ghana Education Service. Ghana Education Service now. I
was remember home. Come on, you be dear question. So far, officially, unions do say, and one money, so monpe.
Cecilia, NAGRAT, and a CCT. Now, so we are concerned, so we are also fair. MC Union back also Alliance for Alliance the teachers. We were also up a P now. We are almost say. They were members of NAT, NAGRAT, Mississippi, and almost quite almost to say. I
was Omuko no a diligenti, sound a bit to Omosa, Omudija,
Omo, Omu, Empany for now was also no one in Pennyphone in Yadrin. But a beer, another economic more union for independent foundation news. Always say, you can't show much in now, two for teachers and workers union. almost a union for almost a Babacasao, almost have a pledge of support, Amapa pay, and a whole edge some number.
Okay.
Now, no Parliamentary Select Committee on Education, as well as a pledge support, Amapa pay. But the union for say, Sepapano. So far as I don't know how they define education.
Now, for purposes of education, Tino, anyway. So, share appointment, letter and Amansan Ntie sign, which I have copy here, no payer. Or say statement issued and signed by the secretary to the president, Amansan Ntie said the appointment was in consonance with section 19(1), 2, and 2A and B of the Pre-Tertiary Education Act 2020, that is Act 1049. And so it's a Pre-Tertiary Education Act now. Yeah, section 19 no clear and but me kan kakra I was in a de eno no bobo nkomo so na yeko. I say Director General of Ghana Education Service 19(1). I said the President shall, in accordance with Article 195 of the Constitution, appoint a Director General for the Education Service. The Director General shall hold office for a term of 4 years and is eligible for reappointment for another term only and subject to any other terms and conditions specified in the letter of appointment. Now, this is the functions of the Director General. It's clear here. The Uriah Section 29(1) was the Director General is responsible for day-to-day administration of the education service, that is II, coordination of the education policies and activities at the regional and district level subject to general directives of the council. II, that is 3, appointment, promotion, transfers, discipline and dismissal of health and other staff of basic and senior high schools. B, shall ensure the implementation of the decision of the council. C, is answerable to the council in the performance of function under this act. And D, shall perform any other function determined by the council. And Okotu now, so the Director General may delegate a function to an officer of education service, but shall not be relieved of blah 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 blah. Now, remember the entire make fa sanse mo yinabe. So the function no and the background of Dr. Eric Cancer. At the end, a man is competent, and at the end, a man is competent.
Even when you have great institutions, when institutions and systems are working, anybody can manage any administrative office. Before I make you question, I'm going to maybe this America, where systems and institutions are working. Me question Kwarteng, or say a bit more from the American president, because the president is not coming to say, all of a sudden. No. Your role there is to work as a team player with the rest of the people your constituent government, you know. And you will be the Trumper. Then go force away hater. Then so until COVID, he was one of the best and successful presidents in America has ever had. Why? Because the systems and the institutions are working. What the buy near the bar narrow down by GS. If you look at the role of the Director General, as you rightly said, is not even has nothing to do with teaching. It has nothing to do with teaching. For you to have even probably been say also we education and I say Akuoko Training College and be recognized as the Director General. But said so sanitary. Now almost non-teaching service for no more than education service in manner. Almost so never form.
Okay.
But if you ask about the competencies of Dr. Eric Cancer, like I rightly indicated, at a crucial time like this, what cash flow challenges. There were a pre-tertiary space in him, and they say Janiasa, at the HSC, Sikasem, at the HSC, and power supply, a Sikan point. Dr. Cancer presents an added advantage with his finance background or the finance and the banking background. When it comes to the classroom experience, Papa Nwacha there for 14 years. Immediate pass, and now you until his appointment, you have a man or no a director in charge of tertiary. This is a Ghana tertiary who same old Ghana from the colleges of education, Kusi University, at the Ministry of Education, then on a director also. Strike issues, no, any resolve. I said, be nipped to me several as a director in charge of say tertiary, such a person cannot serve as director for Ghana Education Service, which is the pre-tertiary. And
I was now. Me concern no de omo tifi ankem fa me ho. Omo na de omo ho mba omo betene fi omo ne aban asem. Na mom ye ma no a omo sua de no. Ho na me interest wo fi se bi me so me ba wo senior high school. Ebi a tiefo nyina obi bebre no ama wo ho. Ene ne wo mo eye no. What is the way forward? Have you start any engagement with them mo ye den?
And I make us a sebi Sasunum Yunukua. Ya ni ngura na nonsense and sign a war on the brew. And it's not really about whether or not we are right. Because Ministry of Education in Ghana by the Yasem Tum Papa Yasem Red.
I wasn't maybe until you have not started any engagement with them. I want to pass me home. Visa okay.
Neighbor. Sabi. Kessben. Yeah, position Tumpa. Now so obefie yen koma ohaw biama yen koma oyoni biama na oba ene mimi nua kuma na onu nyina o secondary school ko pasema yen no masa se de nkomo yen no mo twetwe nkomo na behind the scenes even before the official one and Ministry of Employment and Labor Relations owura Ignatius Banfo wa enomo ene the deputy minister wonu nyina freya Ishia and no mutuchi honkomo. Commodity and course one, ye got a Saturday momo. Say, every year, one more strike if once some or moon chinchens on a sabi. It's also American cancer juventy. Ghana, church of what 50,000 in for Macadian Omo, and Kukuno Munkakangomobia and Kojima. Now affecting Parana. And Fasudi bien, who are Bama in and cancer is just one person. And one more shana, Omunya baby. Yenu Mokaya, Momoso Church of my dream, Niade, na Ebumu, Aubrasimu, Casademu, Akuoko, and Nomunia to drink common Communiquelimu Yipa. Almost no more council, Moka, no make a decision, no one can make no more council, and they make a decision. And there they appeal about some more changing sign, no more so as more can yes say. Yeah, that dream was actually said, yes, a boy before Bepemono. Yeah, and I'm preparing no connection and why they up him. It is almost seven so I'm near to change you with me. Almost say, yes, we are pillars at the Bayano. Almost no one for drinking we. Yakobopa Monday, yes, yeah.
Okay.
Say, lady, you would you say, or more and not said the Uncomosi to change the coin. It be an Monday, I may have no more call you on the strike.
Many agosi kwate customer for the Ministry of Education and AD and Command agosi jina so 1 minute o. Agosi binum so ewo ensusuye bi se na these teacher unions laptop okra omo lead ye with the Ministry of Education say ye be teachers nsaka ya Mr. Speaker Richard nominate PSA ye nyina ya tena haka ho asem be sinne teachers ni bebre kura wo nsa enka wo laptops ya wo complaining ye wo backlog promotions wo ho ya teacher ni bi ho grade 1 also ko grade 2 category A category B omo anim de meken dodo no ayem promote omo okra omo time so omo transfer. Teachers are going through a lot. And looking at the current economic situation, no big and kabageni be a mokoyese percentage of kakrebi na ban fanke teachers because kola no amoje yano and yama boasa ya dia and ketrasumo. But when the amozo director general anko, director general ne na teachers no promotion ni ade ade ni nyina no. Na aya bigo ni pe o matena hompo me ya adwuma no wo so ya ade na onya de. Enti mo bo no pa me famisa wo se. Na se Dr. Ricken Cancer so nko ano okọ na mo yi nipa foforo no zo amoa.
Oh, Senator, the Ministry of Education, the appointment is not from our end. President Neye. Now, so,
Kessben.
I thought that Ucha Sebine Sebi Bekahwa. Mini say, emphasis the Mobia.
Okay.
And then, you say, the teacher union, see, 2 for almost the Mopelo. Parliamentary Select Committee NBC MPP now so papa
and all alliance teachers all teachers alliance Ghana attack so say omo peno
attack for so omo peno
yeah
and you know chana uko ifofro na grant CCT na atiji tu na attack so ne offer the tail for the empire. Na and also koya na sa obai.
Okay.
And if you see, that's why in there can I say ultimately every union has its mandate. One of the mandate does not include say you determine your employers. Any part will be gra can say sebi union for no leadership. We say no be an epomasemo.
Yeah.
All members in the no be an epomasemo.
Yeah.
Now so aduma de Akuoko utu Kessben sebi aduma wuyi. The behim kwa then you be an a power style of journalism.
Yeah.
Workers never be crying you be an a better say court now to her and out.
Yeah.
Now so a Jumana uncle soon to be able to go to near a Juman.
Yeah.
Oh, union for more than your leadership. Now bankers will eat power no the employer dear. Yes, boy.
I was man was say na ya shen komona se no mutieti o ma de akabia no ye be die because ye interest no ye ma no a director general nti o mutifie no nti brepam ye besa bam chebio ye da se pa Akuoko Kwarteng kasa the Ministry of Education and ye de no kodi nkomo extensively about teachers strike o makọ over director general no ma mini all Teachers Alliance Ghana penifoni nkomawi na ya hwese ye ne nagrata na nat penifoni bi nso edi nkomo na yetie CCT omo nso so omo se omo mpe director general no na yetie omo concerns no Albert Amwa Datsen. Albert, good morning. Na empomi ade Albert, when you are no 3 unions nagrat nat nades no ejinafa na monso sumako jinafa se there be director general no obetra ha na wontra ho no enya no na hia teachers nti omo kokko na omo nkofofro ma mintie mo so mo concern
Kessben.
train teachers are you post your moment edimu sikam by oko suma a friend and textbooks be a problem. You see critical issues here we are looking at other sectors and other teacher unions or other sectors in they will be able to cushion their members in these critical economic conditions.
Okay.
Share the condition of teachers.
Yeah.
National teacher unions say raising issues via about 18 months. This issue of acting director general, issue you better resolve it easily with a round table.
Okay.
Without using strike as a tool. And
me bo umu de mo stance ne say ekobasa omompe Dr. Eric Nkansa kra panasia no enye strike action a ye man pimpim no betena fie say omunya teacher fo nchiro ma de nembom e wo say aban na omune ne sinkonwa. That is your position.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
There were other alternative platforms we to use and can almost address issues.
Okay.
Rather than strike your friend is saying acting the director general.
Okay.
The issue is also the Pre-Tertiary Education Act now.
Yeah.
Clear say.
But now my madinka can be section 19 section 19 eba bc appointment of director general ya bobo so and the functions na ya kan wasem wa.
Yes, yeah.
So the 19 talks about the appointment and the 20 talks about the functions of director general. Ya bobo so nyina.
Yeah. And purely administrative work.
Yeah.
Now Dr. Nkansa here be omo to travel and confirm say Dr. Nkansa in education. Meaning your education is one education. What's the definition of education? Education is meaning
I'm about to hear me visa no pay my business question no. Say I stand to be corrected. Say me na be aminti education is asia. And the more I'm education for amenya wa also raise the same question no. But obo me kakra na to aso.
Yo, your education is you be a owo ni bi e wa de kire ho. you be aware the any school in some. That is education. So offer according to the Oxford Dictionary. Minya, say Osha Dr. Cancer. And yet on Saturday pain, Dr. Cancer actually I was secondary school pain. Actually I was in Tampo Senior High School.
Oh, what are you in Tampo Senior High School? Oh.
Yes, what are you in Tampo Senior High School? That professional teacher with principal superintendents. Minya, the same Dr. Cancer, Minya, or managing private school now, or the private school or managing. Dr. Kanseya Minya, why you know Ministry of Education?
And Boy Kakrabet, you also bring in a revelation. I'm interested, Kakra. Or child, you work in Tampo Senior School, no qualification, Ben or the child.
Minya, or your principal superintendent.
Of course, school way.
Minya, you only say you were Bimmo Mount Training College.
Okay.
Bimmo Muko University Street.
Okay.
By the secondary school, no,
okay.
Now, he said, Ghana Education Service, there were two categories of staff. There were the teaching staff and the non-teaching staff.
Okay.
Teaching staff, maybe or charge or classroom. There were non-teaching staff, or education office, no, Yeduma. Now, if I want to say, Obi education office, that's a family pay, which on charge, and she's only to me qualify and by director general. And the arguments are the one security argument, you know. And I question Dr. Cancer and him the and education. Obia one Ministry of Education, I hear you for some number of years. Also why the director for tertiary education? Why director for tertiary education? The last school you negotiate on only be on behalf of the Ministry of Education. Your friend is a teacher for me as 16%. And the case will be Dr. Cancer and education is and so much to be amount for me. And then, and you say, what's your papa profile, papa or educationist?
Yeah.
You know, teacher for issues of your friend saying, delay in upgrading and promotion. When you say, I to 2 animals.
Okay.
So, share in your mind, I think, share come out
and more delay in promotion, upgrading. Grade 1, grade 2, nominee, I don't know, or I shall see how you want. Was to 200. Okay. Papa Nasa only IPPD team, director or to call to the grassroots on the IPPD team, 200 more. What shall you do? Okay. The episode catch union on the fair. Somewhere you will mean and Kasa issue of asking director general now answering. And it's a issue. And it's easier. Monday, the Monko school, don't take teacher from the other one child because only put the reason why. Union for how challenge the teachers through Ekuma and some address here almost raising the issue of this acting director general. Okay.
Monday teachers will go school and the percentage will see the so make a teacher was a teacher force to still remain in the classroom until say union see only for the reason why some strike. The reason they are hard teachers challenges are your community and a strike. This issue you're going to resolve easily with a round table. In fact, because of this strike.
Okay, we are also told, sir, allegedly, a bimo accused, sir, 3 teacher unions, CCT, Nagrat, Nat, leadership, sir. Sikasambia Kwachre, allegedly, Dinomo, a pushi, sir, Omo Mpe, Openia. Yadina ba Dr. Rick Kansano. Monsusumu kwe, all teachers alliance Ghana so you stand accused allegedly. Monsusuma kwaje kakra and amusumu di defend Dr. Rick Kansa.
Yeah, Dr. Rick Kansa ni me bia. How can say Sankende ya Naga CCT e declare strike so a teacher for teacher nkuye. Okay, yenshana ya teacher untu kwa be faso ya kitchen. You know, your striker, your textbooks, your friends saying your transfer issues, poor conditions of service, and not that declare strike. I was answering me, we will support the strike. When you are to be supporting the Dr. Media, education is so, education is so, and education is so, get them to the bar, support, because they are supporting now, obviously. Professor Bokoma Kwaso no university straight and obey director general. And you get on Professor Mokano.
Okay.
Some of the Bokoma University, no university lecturer, and obey director general. Director General position mean a purely administrative work. And you can say Obi or shadow classroom. So shadow classroom and you say by 14 times you say Udim administrative work. Udim or classroom in the class, who administrative who in the but almost stated argument in such a way say Cincinnati say Nipa Nipano or the teacher from say you two from KG from now all best for JHS. No time secondary school. Me and just okay. And you know quite. And
I bet to say yes say for anymore and Parliament Committee on Education as support to Dr. Nkansa 3 teacher unions so at the strike. I bargaining to say or motivate. What do you think is the solution now?
I mean, you say solution say. Me aduma. I say Monday. Your friend is saying the Ministry of Employment, Ministry of Education, every year our round table normal have discussions. Almost a funny educations. I say ministry no any about a church funny profile and no why Dr. Nkansa are contributing to education policies. Why you know the time only Ministry of Education I mean to say be as a teacher unions no they are not aware. But Omunim Dr. Nkansa as a personal or your ministry. It is almost as Omunim Dr. Nkansa as your friend is saying banker. Dr. Nkansa out of me 22 years, Ejuma why Minya or yes or 6 years banking hall and the between 15 years in Yaminia or the Ejuma education sector. And there are so many teacher unions Omuka. You know more interest. And you don't know the unhidden hands behind them. You know more interest. And see, Minya, where the other kind of saying, Monday, round table discussions, Nangasano. Obia, Omufa, Yoman 2 years, now Obiana Kuma, the Obia Edakuma, Train Bebano, Obia, then Ajapu. Yes, Union, Nas Nugget and City to say. And you must be brain a teacher for. And you must be brain a teacher share the way economic conditions. Recently, I said, you come out to pay 78%. Some will be saying, yes, he said, and come with the bab or a one thing, and that's what we could share banks and combine to 2 and more. Nanka avoid the ordinary dashes.
Okay, my man was Albert until Monday, yes, in Kunana, Yabesa Bounty. Albert, I'm what that's a year, all Teachers Alliance Ghana, Penimpa, and no. And the a lot of comments if it teaches no ever, I'll bet me do the Abba. Mami fat line no mamo ebi wadadanti omo de lot of messages aba line no 0550596929 0550596929 and no a WhatsApp number and test line no a 0550567929 0550567929 and also a SMS obetimi dia ba e wo TV ne so o share o DSTV channel 364 Go TV channel 173 Kessben 92.9 Kessben 93.3 and Facebook also a Kessben TV and YouTube I mean chairman on the phone no and also your Kessben TV but o kwa na wa share especially Facebook na wa share amawunuan so enya bi ahwe anopai ye manoti fie na ye di ho nkomo yi nkomo no do so manim ha ye se demonstration bi so koso ne se Akufuado Komipreko reloaded part 2 na mrebi ana mampani dada Rollins wo ho a na Ghana ye din no ekuo ikire so mampani Akufuado se amena oye leader organizer for MPP odi animu se economy ni mu ayedin nti wa demonstration nti no na breso ne ememu ayedin no wo mo so reloaded who compare that time no ene wiase ayedin ayedin no a ene Ghana ayedin no a wo relaxing bi ana sa na de wiase nyina ayedin mama introduce elder bitatekwe watena sedada ye hwe ni mo se elder members so ba beka ho na the discussions no a share so elder kwa ba Eda be microphone ma me makwa ba bio
pacho ya nua
la bibia kama de
pacho nyamena dom
me so watie nkomo no a pacho na won so ba education ni ade a wo dodo no aka enti enche ye bete eldanka but me say teachers no bi so frefrese enka wo so pese wo kire wo madwen enti eda me mo mro mo wie ni aba ho ana se enka pese wo komo wie ni ye And yente teachers no kakra. Some of the teachers want to share their opinions. Omo be say omo che omo dwe issues no. Area na many elder aye one-on-one no na other members ebeka ho na afia the discussion segment no a share so. Enti kume prekun reloaded no. No. But I know a UK omo prime minister for kra. Edin sembi toja. Na omo na ye colonial masters. Nti me fi say omo no so kan sem no a o say di ani di akirebe. The point is we are saying nyina I'm a UK for wa ho kire mu pa. Na o promise wo so obetoto niam yi ama economy no niam yi ho. There's something and Mampani Akufado any finance minister can offer tan so kasa Ghana ha. Mampani chese be economy ni gina no. E na sade so obetoto niam yi ama ahokira ba wiase bia ka Ghana no. Ti memfo atena yi. Can offer tan say eni yade bia o se de hye ne bia de ahye no. Na so na ba mumui obayire ne ho atoa so na wasom Ghana. Yentie UK omo prime minister no minister wo de to dwane bi emra. Ye ba na ya ba mama frɛ teachers metima say mama frɛ me say bebre ye meka but metiel the we na ya ba but yentie UK prime minister this morning to dwane bi yentie.
Our country is facing a profound economic crisis. The aftermath of COVID still lingers. Putin's war in Ukraine has destabilized energy markets and supply chains. Our country is facing a profound economic crisis. The aftermath of COVID still lingers. Putin's war in Ukraine has destabilized energy markets and supply chains the world over. I want to pay tribute to my predecessor, Liz Truss. She was not wrong to want to improve growth in this country.
Mame ba manu so na me lawyer Andy Apiakobi ono ne leader of MPP members of parliament. Recently a press conference about the economic situation and other issues. Na me lawyer eni nkomo kakra. Lawyer na pe wote yanka ye moache o. Lawyer aftermath of my press conference and development issues are ever na no pay yawa hey. There was a demonstration a war and cry ha and miamia almost say come reloaded nanado on resign leaders in be a lawyer Martin Pibu or Leonard colleague and omo edisa and komoi any momo positioner mo share no any omo positioner omo ye no nyina ba be see economy no so did you think say per your constitution no near there no there's justification for them to say so and ye memo identity mampani fa nakodanto.
First and foremost, let me correct you. I'm not a leader of the parliamentary group. Neither am I even the leader of the group that did the press conference.
Okay, because
listen. Catch will say even on the day now, press conference. The catch will say, I am only the spokesperson without more. What it means that I am the spokesperson.
And the majority of men qualify, spokesperson for leaders and members of parliament. I'm MPP form here press conference of parliament. Lawyer Bajosa, what you saying?
That's cool.
Lawyer, okay.
Number two,
yeah.
Your press conference request was not premised on economic performance.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
You can say lack of confidence and
yeah.
And call for the president to relieve them. And you can say economy non
okay.
The lack of confidence.
Okay.
Now you reason to ascribe to the lack of confidence. Any economic indicators no. Remember, reason was situated on 2022 budget. Any revenue streams now you identify within the budget. And the management thereon. Say the two streams now you identify the 11 and property risks. And then mobilize resources to offset the expenditure within the budget.
we see more press conference, no premise, no. Say of return resign was not based on the economy. Is that what you said?
No. This is what I said. You say now. Yes, say Nipa lose confidence in him. That is what we are taking from the ground. And I also believe we said the Akuoko can say confidence, no, and the horse will be lead back. Say budget of 2022. Now we identify the main revenue streams, no, e-levy and property rate. E-levy, no, said ya okaya o my problem no, it has not succeeded. And property rates, we haven't even started. And to me, who say, Gidia, the world, who say, you let me, and your resources, the budget. And to me, Juma, and to you need the world.
Okay. Okay.
I have explained myself well.
Okay, lawyer. Lawyer, after much of the press conference, there's a lot of issues. I'm a leader. Honorable Chairman Sabo Sukraka be say on also swate. But I know crasa businessmen be by parliament so be siam.
You are Chairman Bonsu. Or can say businessmen be about how many be come now or you attempt to say or be influencing, but I'm just successful. That's what I had.
I know the Anna Wakano and maybe be so say, and no crasa businessman be in Bishop Parliament.
No, Kaya,
Obesiamo.
Businessmen be Bishai. How I say, and Kaome motivation because when you do so, and you say, it's okay, you need to the air, and to the Okayan, and as I bring position, no, group in Parliament, you take here. They say position, a bay caucus position. It is the whole caucus, no, and you are taking our position. It is a caucus leader, no, and the Casamay. And therefore, name a position as the spokesperson for the smaller group, no. It is retired as it is now. It is a caucus leader, no, a Casamay, and I want to just explain that there's a mandate, a smaller group in the man, I aspire. It is a more idea. Now you need to relate to the caucus leader.
And now you establish that fact and say ampa obaye obeshiamo or try so obe offer because some people are also accusing more members of parliament. More press conference and say and yeah na ebetumi aba say moji bibinti na masasa opposition.
And we find a culture is the position. Because I want to the Kosonase. When the can't say the position, the position has never changed. It is still the same, except that says, "What's the word you do, Papa? Oh, Papa, say, can I be right there, Mumra? What's the one prison? How would you do that? You have to give the respect to your father." And you see, I did say, "The Kwakache, Papa, Papa, the Mukai, name you say, now, the Mukaino, I am a one. I we can't say, change your position. We have no change. It is just that request the coin. To me, what you say, Bayino, take it, you need to be say, Bayino, you know what you say, Bayino, and get your prayer and I could train it. But someone say, we say, do some prayer, and it's not a chance in your position. That is not the case. And on the issue of the interaction with business personnel, don't suggest any meanings into what majority leader said. And what he said, no, it is the position as we all know it is. And to move on more cafe and the church will be a mobility and every speculation coming from the press. And you know why. And he said, "Oh, suggesting media on what you suggest, but don't purport to put words into the mouth of somebody who would not have spoken to that issue."
La majomen kansa chairman say, Mr. Chairman say businessman be share. Mona na me besa me bisa o say obe share ampa. Okay.
Without doing any further speculation.
Okay. La lawyer Emra ene ayi come prekon reloaded demonstration na ekoso no onua lawyer Martin Pebu the position across your network any other stations any media houses no any say with the current economic hardship no mampani ene na team no nyina ntwe omo ho na president resign also your attitude lawyer ne onua lawyer eken maminti opinion kakra na yemfa community.
Thank you Martin. So what you come channel. Now Martin was a lawyer, senior minimum or a politician. Because me who or any political space that even same politician here and to be a young politicians there in Kasoka or a lawyer. Now also a lawyer so who say interpretation of the word resignation. It is not at the behest of any other person, but the person who is resigning. So, Casa, a lawyer there now, Casa, as a lawyer there. Resignation, what it means is somebody electing not to perform the function as ascribed to him by law or by appointment. And he has no hand whatsoever in the decision to resign. Now, so no a lawyer. That's on pressure papa no a president or the president when in pass the only avenue available to him impeachment short of the resignation impeachment and the best man is results and that's all yes or rest results not impeachment they available to him a course of action is also offered and yet demonstration. Anything so person trigger the effect of impeachment on the due process under the law. Now meaning say or no him say so person will trigger impeachment process and yet citizens no and until let him go back to the constitution and look at opportunities available to him. I hope he may realize the results that he wants to have. Now, say, open results being a processor and available to you to realize that results not like as you will have failed to begin with.
Enti unim no say onye politician no who say this action is he being populist or he's trying to sway any way into politics.
It is a total waste of public space and a total waste of everybody's time.
Okay, my name is Yano Pay and Obre, lawyer and the appear could be a member of parliament for the people of Amansan Ntie North and Mutinika, former deputy minister. Railway and Moti Ninkano. My member studio na many elder and Traso. Ada Mpacho Kwababio.
Mpacho Yenia.
Na Bibia Kamadia.
Mpacho Yaminada.
Ada teacher forces some no TB. A lot of teachers are calling, some of them are sending me messages. I'll come to that. Mebaso, Maminti your comment.
Mpacho Midase, the Mechia, your tear for the Mechia, honorable and the Apia Kubinsu, Madame Fo, Michiano. Now, in fact, utie teacher unions na fe uhwe omwasem na omokano ebimu I have a issue the new appointment and ebimu so support it. Now I think say yemba so with those are omo against the appointment. Ni nyina no ekogina about nipa no ni performance. Uhwe because omo pay the issue no more one say he's not qualified to perform. That is the bottom line. Say because if the person will perform, now what is the issue of you saying that you don't like the appointment? So the issue is say on to me jumano. Now, ushe emrea ye woman na na sa na niama ekoswa. Se obi enhye ejuma bia se ama we hu se na ejuma no ekwa.
Okay.
To mean conclude say the person can perform.
Okay.
Say bani sa dia and most of the appointment they were for ministers. Go through vetting na be share ejuma na say no. Then they cannot even become ministers of state because most of them do not have the professional and then the experience and can be ministers of state.
I want to remember to us, but that's interesting. A member of parliament or war Tafo, Honorable Vincent Ekwasifua, or a member of parliament, war Tafo, representing the people of Tafo constituency, and also a member education committee of parliament. Now, watch a war the Facebook about an hour ago. Teacher unions embarks on strike over dismissal of GES boss. When you all have ill-conceived, selfish and baseless recommendation emanating from the Ministry of Education to the presidency to relieve an educationist at a helm of affairs of his post and bring in an alien to the industry, this is what happens. Our democracy is growing. As a member of Education Committee of Parliament, the recommendation from the Ministry of Education to presidency is not only untenable but also unreasonable and backward. Ntie no Oriana Obinso I reply no Facebook or I'll say Honorable Akuoko. Okay. Please ask the teachers was Dr. Akuoko Kwarteng an educationist as he was appointed education minister. Ask the energy expert, is Napo an energy expert as he was appointed Minister of Education? And ask Vincent Ekwasifua, MP for Tafo, what is his interest in this fight against the newly appointed GES? Was he a core and educationist before becoming PRO for Ministry of Education? No. But there's more to it. Lawyer, Elder, what do you want him? I'm going to play political game between Napo and Yeduchum. I will say it here. And MPP Penifo, tell me. I have to say it as it is. Say, Oman's fan upon Tenase. Now, Oman Fair do to man Tenase. Now, Oman says, Vice President is some of me and will be an himself. I could me dinty, Wamo Kona. They will end up destroying their own MPP party. Now, Oma break it in another form team. No more no opposition. No more Vice President, no opposition. Now, Paul any aduchum. If Council of Elders, MPP Penifo, Mutieme, whoever listening to me, no, some man for man Tenase. Now man can't tell more in 2 or 4. Now Oman is our Vice President, running mate to Dr. Baumiana, where he say Webenya, where he saw Benya and Tia, already creative problems, advise them. Already have sent a class of Fuatria is a former PRO for Minister of Education, and upon an ejuma, and just say our interest. It is a sent a cause of Fuatria. Obian to me can't tell me a Kwakwa say what is going on between education ministry, any issues in there are people behind it. Mone Napo, Dr. Matubok Prempe, any Dr. Educhum Transanamone or Moncasa. Vice President Seba Omia Winnie Fragbera Seponoa. On no choice in this obey you running mate for fro. Now on my peace of mind. And Che, and a deba as a white bank Sikabi, a dear dollar B, and now education minister and fine Yajuma, and on some publication bebre. And an education minister and I a press conference and cophobia on the party and a good animasia and walk wakwada. The next day, looking at the Vicent as a fortune, some issue between Napo and the education minister. No, that thing is behind this. And in Bezami Bisa Assembly, Mope Vice President, the Mumino. Teachers not got Tenefie, your money to fear. It's not affecting your government. Don't you reason say affecting one people party? No. So why buy also teacher unions because of these severe issues, people are happy say and to got in a fear now got buying a do my terminal and no pay MPP.
But your inti Sana Mekano, we have to have a very objective analysis. Inti me kase ushe political appointment even be brea. Say see a be share or more to me a juma pa based on CV ni omo experience akabebre are not fit to be in charge. Now, unfortunately, this particular issue, personal interest ni personal emotions abe override the objective interest of the institution. Personal interest and has personal interest as overriding the objective of the institution. In the amount where you see emotions more in the analysis or more.
Okay.
The reason is even though those who are for it have a very genuine reason, they have a reason for it. To me, this shouldn't have been an issue. It will result in punishing in Krana or school now, or so, yet sure, my dear.
Yeah.
Because this is something that can be resolved in any way.
Yeah.
So whether you like it or not, they don't have the power to appoint.
Yeah.
Ebune be appointee. Enti una usi umpe ni ya appointing no. Nipa na wa appointing no so nusu ofamu de ni ba obi so be sorry tia. Enti how then do we arrive at a consensus?
Okay.
Enti for me, if we have the interest of the nation, if we have the interest of the institution that we are serving now, there are people who are termed as technocrats who are in charge in various units of the ministry and now the council. They do their work. The head of the institution just communicate or coordinate the work of the various units under him or her. The minister, the president, or whoever does not do the day-to-day job. He only receives reports, and most of the time, even what he has to say is written for him. So, if they really want to work in unison, then what is the essence of against and for? I have realized, say, on minor bedroom and pesubia, unfortunately, no, personal interest has become the order of the day. And until no, ama nipa bebre when they are taking decisions, it does say because me pobiase minute. I will say enu die ni man sana ma hwe the institution and kasana me die ni intermediate the mesre teacher union now those against ni say they should look at the picture from this perspective. They say they don't want the one who has been appointed. If they have the power to appoint somebody and they even do so, somebody will also have issue with whoever they will bring. It is if they really have the institution say, if the institution is working very well, the glory goes to them. And yonyamano eko hwan ho, abasobo no ebeko hwan ho. They say mu ma edwuma na akoso. Se ministry bi eye edwuma na se ekoso, institution bi eye edwuma se ekoso a, eye de edwumafo na omu wo ho no omu ye edwuma no tetre na ma edwuma na koso. Nanso leader no na be gi abasobo de nyina. Sa na enkoso nso a ebeka obia. Into institution no mu wom ni dia and can teacher institution there, it is a collective thing. And can you say nipa way no or no, he is not going to the classroom to go and teach every day or go to na office and who share omu constitution no who share appointment and on the mandate now, he doesn't go to the classroom to teach. Nature say he is going to coordinate and work with the various members now. Oka ni huna penifo no ni omu yejuma no. It is if the penifo no omu yejuma no believe in themselves. Say they are doing the work as expected of them. The leader bar prove to him say ube to me. Now we say appointment here political appointment. So we if you want to negotiate for what you ask for, then the ehia obi a obetumi lobby. Who share appointment now? It is about someone who can lobby for what they are asking for. Because the teachers have so many issues. Or more asking for working conditions and whole lot. Yeah. It needs somebody who can lobby for them. So the question is that okay, so what then do we do to ensure that this person who is coming, where is he coming from, so that we can work with him to get what we want? But if you start this way, already you are creating a barrier between you and the powers that will give you what you want. Okay. Because already the appointment has come and you are fighting aggressively against it. Okay, now they will tell you, give us the one you want. The president can say, okay, when amundi naba, ena muse mope, very good. Madiatum, ma appointing. No policy will be taken by this person. No decision will be taken by this person and will be successful without the approval of the president. Okay. And so, if you don't create the relationship between yourself and the power that appoint, that's a creative barrier. You can have the best leader. He can have the best decisions, the best write-ups, but ningina better than the table so because the could do baby no yeah. And so it is situational. It is not even necessarily dependent on who has taught in the classroom for years. It's a mixture of that and more importantly relationship. And that is where the focus should be on. Intermediate, they are rather digging a big hole. And negotiations are almost ye. Now, the Yan say, at the end of the day, no, Yankara no, and then your money, your school, no, or Muna obey those who suffer because they are in the middle. So when they are fighting, they have no problem. They have no issue. But they say, to me and school.
Because Elder, there's more to it also. Within the Teachers Association now, yes, Professor Pokwamankwa was appointed by Dr. Matupoku Prempe, former education minister, and now energy minister, no, and he Educhumba, no, on in the Jumayeno, as the Atapa, as Obianam, the baby, and Koye, and Tina, way in the free hall, and they also think, sir, and you know, to dia, and your mom penny madia Duchum no dinabano, or no so mama yajuba. But the big question then is, are we thinking about interest of certain people, and are you doing interest of a Jumani now, who say, Obetimia, and I won't mean it?
And who say, allow the politicians to play that game.
Okay.
Udie ma obi kase we na appoint we e na waba e na nti we say yenyi we nsufro na fa we mbra. Let the politicians do their let them go into the ring and fight on their own.
Okay.
But what ground na juma no. We have to prove say you can play all your fight, but we have interest of the institution and the success of it.
Yeah.
Until you can fight, but whoever you bring, we will prove to you say we want to work with the person. So at the end of the day, if somebody thinks that we never or Juma will be now appointed into credit back we are, let them bring whoever they think they are against. We will prove say we are not playing that game.
Okay.
So I expect those on the ground or more teacher unions now or more new Juma no. I want them to prove to the politicians say we are there. Bring whoever you bring. We will prove to you say Juma. You see, Akuoko says the civil servant no more ministries, no. Yeah. They are there.
Yeah.
Into UPA, bring anybody as a minister. When during the ministerial vetting,
okay,
we saw some of the performance of some of the people.
Yeah.
But when they go to the ministries, there are people there who are doing the work.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, the work of the minister will show say, and Panita say, in Crofona, Oko Chiao Mo ministry, no, oh, Mama Nipa, we are see why improve power. This is the people are good.
Okay.
That gives you the money. Say, okay, need to say, the various capacity building workshop are kono who of us.
Okay.
That is a
because functions of Director General, which is under Section 20 of MRA, Pre-Tertiary Education Act. Now, the functions are here, but for purpose of education, may the reference with them be so some kakra. The Director General is responsible for the day-to-day administration of the education service, coordination of the education policies and activities at the regional and district level, subject to the general directive of the council. The whole council. Appointment, promotion, transfer, discipline, and dismissal of heads and other staff for basic and senior school, high schools shall ensure the implementation of the decision of the council. So the Director General will ensure every decision taken and implementation of the council. And you know, maybe say GS Council now. We have Mr. Michael and so on. Another year chairman, former Director General, Ghana Education Service. We have Professor Akuoko Kwarteng, Oko, and Dr. Rikin Kansano, a member of the council. We have Very Reverend Amma Bafuble, or president of NE on the council. Mrs. Wendy E. Adilamte from WAEC membership, our council also. That's West Africa Examination Council rep. Dr. Christian Adepoku, our National Teaching Council. Also a member, Chief Director, Ministry of Education, like he said, is also a member of the council. Dr. Hilda Ampedu, National School Inspectorate Authority, also a member. Dr. Edward Apia, National Council for Curriculum and Assessment, NACA, also a member. Mr. James Opon Mensa, Local Government Service Council, also a member. No crowd, good morning, Reverend Bismarck Anaba Akandi, non-teaching staff, GES, also ATU, is a member. Right Reverend Pa Solomon Grant, Elsilfi, teacher unions on rotation basis. omo member na se teacher unions no omo rotate the time bia no omo the member ekoso and a faith based organization omo so member. So this is the composition of the councillor. Social Francis of Director General no oni omo be ye adwuma and decision taking no be obe implementing no of the council no o share based on the mra ya ka ho asem ewa ha no a or say shall ensure the implementation of the decision of the council. There's a council need decision be no or not be implement.
Very good. Ushe composition of the council now.
Yeah.
This is the members on the council are members with vast experience,
yeah,
technical ability, and then the knowledge to be able to implement any decision that will that will promote the success of the education ministry and as a whole. So the director general is just one person who is to coordinate the activities of the institution. Yeah. You can bring the best in the whole world. He's come to work with this council, and he is going to work based on what the council will present to him. You see, he is not going to produce white papers on what needs to be done, but he's just going to present what collective decision has been taken and then lobby for it for them to get what they want.
Yeah.
And you have indicated what there could be, that is the fight between politicians. But for me it is sad, say, even at this critical moment, where knowledge has become the order of the day.
Yeah.
If nothing at all, the children who are in school, why should an appointment of somebody who is not even a teacher, just leading an institution? You already have your curriculum, you already have your lesson notes, you go and teach. And you say because of that, when you know that there could be no 100% approval of whoever will come, somebody will definitely not like any other appointment that will come.
Yeah.
So I think na yen dreams are the way who say say yen kasa krapo ye di obi ba ye benya nkrofo bi so o so be sorry tia nti there's a ban sad and the place should be vacant. Nobody should even be there. Then so that at the end of the day nobody is leading the front. Then will you say okay, the president said okay, now because of the situation yen put the appointment on hold. Well, let's finish discussion. Kasa we will appoint the person. Let's negotiate. 2 years negotiation has not ended. Will you be in the house for 2 years? Because it's okay, let's build a consensus. Consensus can take 2 years. We have people who have been acting in positions for several years and they've not confirmed them. And so what do we do? So I think, sir, I want to appeal to the teacher unions, those against it, they have a valid point. However, the process they are using is too harsh in punishing the children who are nowhere near. In fact, most of them will not even understand what is happening.
Yeah.
They will not even know if you ask them why they are not in school, they will not even understand, they don't even know. So why don't we then think of that? Discussions on the appointment, no, let it keep going. Okay, if you say you don't even want sabotage, no. That is the worst you can do. Okay, me say the performance of a person, according to say employee or fan with Jumamo. These days, no, CV doesn't determine performance. Oh, CV anipa obi wo ho ani CV a book. It doesn't determine performance because the situation you won't see when COVID came, who has a CV to manage COVID before? Okay. All the president in the world, why they managing COVID that the situation.
Okay, the COVID CV.
But you say, before the COVID came,
yeah.
Who has the CV Obeka say, we're managing crisis in such a situation that?
Okay, Obi who be
that.
Yeah.
But leaders have managed it.
Yeah.
And Ghana has been one of the best nations that have managed it all over the world. It is not the president who did the work, but the people he appointed prove that they have the capacity and they show that indeed they are able to do so. So let the person be in charge first and then have a justification to say, you see, he cannot do the job, then you let him go. But if the person has not started the work yet, why do you say he can't do the work? You see, so for me, that is my point, because we are talking of what is practical. And what is practical is dependent on who? It depends on what the person can do and what the person has done over the years that you can use to show. But the situation we find ourselves now, we are looking for people who perform, who solve problems. And problem solving, now it has become one relationship. Two, lobbying. The two go together. The relationship determines how you can lobby.
Yeah.
So if you want better conditions of service, you need somebody who has a good relationship with the power that will give you the service. You need somebody who has a relationship.
Say teacher unions no. Say omo peniye pa. Omo anya obi a owotumi obetumi mampani edi nkita ho no nko no mom no so omo support na this present condition teachers isu say niema ahokere ho no ade. Is that what you are suggesting?
And na make because situation na you say no.
Need negotiator.
And you need a negotiator and your book.
Okay, nti nya de watra de classroom ne hia. Me mom ne a obetumi ni mampani akasa omo teacher fo hia asem obetumi ayama wo.
The near here sisia pa no say enye nia watra de for so many years and here.
Okay.
Nia watra de for so many years no oboa.
Yeah.
But the American say nia watra de for so many years oni omampanyi ni omuntem enye said obeti my friend wo phone so director enya dia omobetumi succeed and amika say the union that is against the new appointment no momum confirm man kasa omo nipa omo feel say obetumi ayejuma na embra na ekwan bia nipa no obenam so edi akọ Jubilee House ana obeni omampanyin na minister kasa no se sa kwan ni esia omo beye de omo betumi aye obeye meetings bebre aka nyama ehu hia nyama ebeboa se ankodru enimu omampanyin enimu a enko but who dey hwe o even MPs crampo say omatro letters ade akọ omampanyin ho concerning the finance minister.
Yeah.
Because of frustration with no replier, Amansan Ntie, they have to do what? Hold a press conference.
Yeah.
You see where the issue is. Nature say relationship and access is the most. The who here pa into the omo ye no. Wama hwe ye a niama omo hwe nyina free aban ho no. Aban will have a very good justification. Beka say niama mo aye dinti. Dia muka ni nyina ye nukre mi de be mamo nanso mu de mu fanto nchen ansa niema mu ye nye se niema sesa ye be ya mamo se waka ma sama mamo o se okay musi mu pe ABCD magiatum mu fata se ye fa mamo ye de mamo meye nanso ye sikasem e wo fom niema ko yi a mi de be mamo se wa yi mu no se niema ko yi na wanya mamo a de na obetimi aye Nema be ko yie no be ka cho say nema ko yie nanso e wo say ye dis kan ko ha ne fan kan ko ha obe to ahye das obe to ahye saa mu nsanka
yeah
nti me pa mu chew say omu de omu analyze ade ne yie say politician bi na hye e na edi influence omu e na omu ye de omu ye na en de omu ma omu case na ye west che say the two elephant na omu kun tokwa no osno mienu na omokono omo de omuti omokun ase they understand their fight
yeah
but menu na yewo grass no yen na omokun wi a ye bekwa ko nante so because ono no ye kun wi na say all the grass is ekwa
yeah
inso to a
eso tutu a
ye nante so a ye be to form na kan say
mo bebre adam be to form yeah
exactly you slip and fall.
Yeah.
So don't allow the fight to take all the grass. Then when it rain, you cannot even walk because when it rain, nipa omo kun tokwa no omo na betumi anante whether it is rough or not. They have V8 that can drive on any rough road. You don't have it. Me can wo beboom and I can say.
Yes, abeboom, yeah.
Abeboom, yeah. Very good.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to tell them what they should be thinking of.
Yeah.
Because if it is about a political fight, they should not involve themselves in this political fight, because when they do that, everybody will see where they are lying. Or Chinano, one of them, Nimrebeso, Yebe Appointino, somebody will refer and somebody will also stand against you.
Okay.
So they should rather let the politicians fight, and they should prove that they are technocrats, they are professionals, and they understand their job.
Okay. Now, what is Elder Peter Tekwe and Namotin can bring the time to 33 minutes after 8. Kessben. I've been watching the Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng. This is Kessben TV. Share live DSTV channel 364 and Go TV channel 173. Utie Kessben 92.9. If it's your studio and Tinkramantem Babia Motienka Kessben 93.3 and watching studio as Andemantemo and beyond. Mote yanka anopai Amansan Ntie jumedi and ya sorry yes teacher for so omoko strike eti ye manity fie na o se beside ntia omoko strike ena modaroma o ye ne munyina edidi ho enkomo ere ye round 1 no ye beba round 2 ni so na ya behwe economic hardship and matters arising ho kira aba wiase nyina na aka Ghana nti aban no nya ni niam obeyeye na ye ho ntoyen ana sese eno ana banche bi se goko aka kire watiefo no se omunua na ma ewa abrochire se ye ka Ghana ho kire na ya omu no nso ni nkomo na omumi so omse wote se enam se masa omuti abrochire ye yete ha nti ya obi esu nani wam ye adwene ye ho nti what the government can do aniema be ye eno na ye hwe no se nyame adom dollar ne de menura me check 12 to 13 aba 15 ho aba 12 13. But I'm surprised at filling stations, up to now, Omonte petrol so. Filling stations across the country. Say most of dollar non tina ma petrol ni boko sura. Aba form. So why? Say still 17 point something blah 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 blah. NPA Mustafa, please act. Yeah, bre. Okay. Some of the messages are mode aba na yanko. ASMO. Doctor and Cancer as Director General of GES, and what we all need to know what the matters arising. His professional profile so far as Dr. and Cancer Director General, Ghana Education Service. This is from my message in the Master Tekaino. 1. An Anna, Economist, University of Cape Coast, 2002-2006. MBA Finance. Economics, KNUST Business School, 2008-2010. PhD in Finance, Economics, University of Zululand, South Africa, 2015-2018. Scheme of service in Ghana Education Service. Scheme of service refers to progressing levels or grades that a teacher may attain during the service period. The levels of grade are as follows: Director General, Deputy Director General, Director 1, Director 2, Deputy Director, Assistant Director 1, Assistant Director 2, Principal Superintendent, Senior Superintendent, Superintendent 1, Superintendent 2. Period for eligibility for promotion to the next grade, if 4 years. University graduates enter the service on Principal Superintendent grade. Take note, if you come from college with diploma, degree, and enter the service as senior superintendent or principal superintendent, it will take you 40 and 32 years respectively to reach the grade of Director General. Same applies to graduates from university, 32 years. This is for your promotion. This is if your promotion have not but which entered by the system. And somebody is also educating us. So, the hierarchy of GES for non-professional graduate or diploma ends at deputy director, while professional graduate goes up to Director General. That is why we are fighting that in cancer should go. Okay. So, Yamensa, Ewatema, and Ode Ebayao. We are grateful, but I don't pay one my thesis, pa. Honorable, good morning. I like your guest presentation this morning. He's fantastic. Vincent Ewudunkonofe and also so one important thing teacher unions should do is to give we the primary teachers our laptops and stop going on a necessary strike to enhance our mandate efficiently, because we need the laptops badly. Also, Yaboa Andrews, teacher Kofi, Sefi Peldier. and also so Eddie Nidia Ebaye. How did he as a for become PRO of Ministry of Education? Had he worked in the educational sector before appointed, apart from being a student? Was it not after working as National NASPA president and later as a special aide to Samira Baumia that he was appointed PRO as for the Ministry of Education after we both sat in the same lecture hall at KNUST and graduated in 2013? Did he also pass through the education mill to become PRO? PROs of Ministry of Education over the years have been educationists. Where does he, Honorable Akwasi, stand? He who lives in glass houses should not start throwing stones. Who will come after him? This is coming from who? Okay, no name. All right. Thank you very much, though. But yeah, now we do home. Honorable Akuoko, good morning. I'm Lamte Ken Rashid from Temagov City. Do you know Dr. Rikin Kansa taught us at Kintampo Senior High School? Okay, yes. Mabanti Aubaye from another teacher union for no Eboyaman, yes, sir. Needless. Either they are in bed with the former or they feel the new one won't agree to their doings. Maybe they have someone they want to put in that position. That is why they are doing that. Irrespective of the fact that Director General isn't the teacher, we should also fear this our leaders. They have something up in their sleeves. We expect our leaders to fight for better conditions of service for we the teachers, but not this unnecessary strike. So I'm not for that strike. If a dog is, even assuming a dog is a Director General and we are paid well and our condition of service is being filled, what is the beef about that? Kwaku Sechi for Susan so and Ote about say I am a teacher. Okay, Kwaku, I know you are a teacher. That is why you say we. Lamteken Ewo Rashid Ewo Temagov City. Kwaku, do you know that Lawyer Martin Pebu, who is fronting the Reloaded demo, is vying to become NDC parliamentary candidate for Pandai constituency? He's just marketing himself. Okay, his allegation because I know about no beka senya no kre. Say okojina NDC take it up and die. So when we get there, and NDC beko premise, yebehu so beko ana onko bata obekan say enkofo bi na etwa to no so no kre bia enim. Honorable, good morning. I'm Crenso. I really enjoy your guest speaker's presentation. He's fantastic. Elder Tekpe. Okay. Yes, that is my elder, Pentecost, Elder Tekpe. He's super. Good morning, Akuoko. Tell the teacher union that we are more interested in salary adjustment and better condition of service as teachers under this current economic situation, but not this unnecessary demonstration and strike action. Kojapia, jeso. Also a teacher, no more baby yes, Director General Hona. Obeko strike, Yamomo. Obetana Hono no Mutumai. Good morning, Honorable Akuoko. I don't support the strike at all. But my question is that, can a teacher be appointed as the Inspector General of Police? So why always in education anybody can be appointed? Anyway, and also Ebisa say IGP so say no security agencies no other institutions no. I will seek advice though, but them say do maybe an difference one. This strike is not necessary. Teachers are struggling with promotion, accommodation, proper teaching condition, and so many more. It's needless to fight for somebody's job. When teachers in classroom have not been paid for, some teachers have not been paid for more than 9 months, you are there fighting for Director General. Abba. Fight for better condition of service for teachers. That is what we need, not unnecessary strike. Way every Sansa or Bimbila. And also so Edine Abba. These teacher unions are problems that we teachers are solving. Their selfish ambition is what they want and always use we the grassroots teachers as a cheap bargaining. There are teachers who have taught for 10 months has not received their salaries. We do not go strike on that. Even their staff number is not even with them. Their staff number is not even the biometric. And the GS leaders, the union leadership are quiet on that. We have more pressing issues, not those unnecessary strike. Semiki, Ewa dancing off, and also so Edinity Abba. Honorable KK, good morning. Okay. But our friend here, now, yenya kwan na yentie unuanom so a omode eba no. Okay. Mamra eda hobio area yebesa babak na ya babehwe de akachire ni na. Eda kwa babio.
Pacho yenua.
Yes. And I say come prekon reloaded. Economy na yedin. Lawyer Mati people ene supporters bi say mampanyinfa na dwumanto ne ade. Mamentio.
Pacho o hwe de ekoso wo man mu de anu krese o man mu ayedin. Na eba ne saa na obia wo kwan ofa so de express situation no. Enti obi wo ho a obeka ni de wo ni dem obi so wo ho a opese oye hu dede na obi ate na ni nyina no wo ho ekwan wo ho se otumi ye ne saa na emo e wo se wo ye no wo kwan so a enkofa ohaw ana enkotia mraso enti dia omo ye ni de once a efa mra kwan mu no eno ye a way of expressing omo unsatisfactory judgment on the president determine based on the economic hardship a yewom sisi anti osu de omo ye na eye ade a enda ni kwan mo se wo se omotume ye that is how omo so kwan person mo de fa so e de ka kire oman panyin se oman no ma ye din nti se bia wontie a ene ye de amawate saa so na obi so beti na ne dem no waka ne de boko obi ante obi so be de hu komo e wa danfofo mu nti the American say obi biara obekọ ho say okwa kan mo ho e de aye saa demonstration no won make sure say onko ye ade a so si o man ma ye de na ohun say one sisi a edro hu bo aye den nti ukoye bibi na obi di bibi ko bo na akodani hospital a eno no e kan one na obefa wo nti omo make sure say they will be express omo issues no e wo mra kwan so a enkofa bebi a omuni security for enam ombeka chom so omonam no make sure so ombe nam ho because oman no ma ye din tin obia so nama ono so adwena ye hye intu pese o ha obia adwen a dia o so ndi wutu no no betu inti security for no so no omo so oman mo aye din amomo inti wa onim na ukoye bibi a ense na enfata no sisi ano dia mra o so omdi wo fa so no omdi wo be fa samra ne so pa nanso me dia mechanic say lawyer Martin Kwebu, he's a very fine gentleman. Or expressing his views very well, or mime or contribute very well. In the make sure say what he's leading no, adia oye no, enko dani a political group ina afi dia oye no obia be hu say he has an agenda. He will say oma obia hu say I am doing it for the purpose of the nation Ghana and then in the national interest.
Okay.
So the objectivity will be well defined. And this are pe na politics being pe na wa say ade.
Ya born pa na ya management.
Exactly.
Okay.
E be sa na
Ghana so de nchane de ata ho say ne de mo akwaje kakra na ode.
Sa. Anabeka say o ope bibinti so hu say say ani saka bibinti wa ye din henti say kwan a offer so no ne say na wakasa na say na even honorable Akuoko Kwarteng say onem no now he knows that no onye politician and he doesn't involve himself in politics and they on make sure say sa tag na e won so say onye politician no e be koso sa enti sa o deviate pe ne say wa say identity say the obeba be kan bia no obeba be ka say e ye no krekrampo ana e dimukra be ka say o say ye ni be ofre ba.
Okay. Well, Edda, thank you very much. Some of your messages now fame about Homana Sona Yabetim Kakra. Never say teachers no yet meka. You are making a lot of course here. Me hunina. I'll bet me ako Facebook, Kessben TV. Na wa share Amaunian so and be actually this is Amansan Ntie on Kessben television and pay Ghana and Sansem and Yadrinche Hono. Akuoko, our members of parliament who say Furiata should go, who has resigned their decision without coming to tell us. I also want them out because they have deceived us. Okay. Honorable, please tell them to bring their primary school teacher's laptop and stop this unnecessary strike. Kofi. I'm listening to you, Ewon Koko. Okay, Kofi. Thank you very much. Akuoko, granted the man is a banker. Though he was a lecturer at KNUST and Garden C University, without having an educational background. Is it not money that teachers need? Maybe he has a plan to help us to make a lot of money. So let's stop this unnecessary noise. Sika impeded. Anyway, ASMO. Oh yeah, says he can't pay the dasami. Teacher could you ever entrepreneur so say, how can you go on strike because of this? The position of Director General of GES is not a teaching position. So what is the basis for this strike action? Ghanaian worker unions are just always looking for an opportunity to call a strike. The GES is made up of many other professionals aside teachers, and anybody with managerial and leadership skills can be Director General. GES minimu kakra. More accountant for more bezes. Some said from bezes, right? Yeah, time near friend beza. Minimenes mama di fufra. Accountant to her. Ya war procurement department to her. Any and the Ghana Education Service. I need na wo. And teacher could do so. Or also na drink out a buyer and no. My mama 10 minutes to make a crana about manoso. Please, a non-teaching staff at senior high school cannot be a headmaster of a senior high school. The same thing applies to all the levels. Super, ewa doom, and also so by say. Honorable Akuoko, good morning. I'm disappointed in the three teacher unions leaders. There are better things to talk about than this useless strike. So they have to resign their decision. I don't support the strike. Samuel Akrugu for Huyade near Goso and Akrugu Abase. Okay. I'll say the core business of education is teaching and learning. All others are supporting services. Therefore, a trained professional teacher is required at the helm of affairs. So, cancer should go. Yaw akuto ewatema. Good morning, Honorable Akuoko. None of the schools in my region has received Learners Resource Pack. Even most of the teachers haven't gotten the Teachers Resource Pack. That man in your studio is making a point. But the teachers' leadership should listen to their own self again. Sir Aragon, Sir Aragon, me show some message no me part be one of some skip will become Ntie papa. Good morning, Honorable. Your discussion on the teacher union strike, it seems your panelist is not trying to get the discussion right. Comparing the work of Minister of Education and Director General of Education is wrong. Director of Education's work is a direct link to what goes on in the classroom. Education is not about trial and error. If we really care about well-being of the students, we can't be saying we should appoint a Director General to try before judge him. No wonder we are having all decisions wrong in this country. So, Nkansa should go. Hello, good morning, Akuoko. I'm enjoying the program. I'm Bruni calling from Sewia Jansi. In fact, teachers are doing what the teachers are doing is not good to cry. Why are they doing this? Mami Ramon China, Yemitie Mukakra, ewo telephone, so na Yentie Mukakra, Obesima and Kron to wrap up the show. Na Yentie Mo Kakra, teachers, no, on the issue, ya bobo so no. And the PS for phone line, no, at all, when so Mamma, in fact, this line, so. Aja ayi PC technology at Roma emfa we so ka homa omu na yentie teachers no kakra na ye nhwe de continue to me adwane 0550922929 and 0552911922 yaka teacher union honsem and yaka kroma intimate pebu se mampeni resign and issues. Yellow, good morning.
Good morning. Honorable Akuoko Kwarteng.
Yes, and Pacho Dini Ntio.
Pacho show you when
Shehu Mpacho, Mamina would issue Naminka say, oh, Fran, all low TV set, no, and all low radio set. Yes, Shehu Mpacho, Yentio.
Okay, when you're cooking, when you're Kessben. The power contract head of the Mahmoud, but they are not a like President Eric Nana Adjuman Prempe, Nichan Panadi Mubos. Why the ending say, Lawyer Martin Tobu or NDC? When you say, and say, Wako can't change your mama, say, or Peso, call your second is a voter region, Akuoko Kwarteng city go. You see, woman, I had to be legal, sir, or man, I had it. Or being Tinan Country, or my knee had it. President Nukular time. I didn't say, who would dinner the beer, who would pay, who can be Papa be and Pat and picking. Yes, NDC, no Nukroma. Bishop is good and doing Jumano, what not get your president or resign? Okay, Nukroma.
Next time, we say, who baby? No one who can do after NDC color. No one who sabotage by. Maybe in himself, minor, but all two shall pass. Inshallah.
So thanks for calling. Next person, over to me about this is Kessben na Ntie kakra 0550922929 and 0552911929. Hello, good morning. Amansan Ntie Suni. Yes, sir. Yeah,
yeah, you come out in the United States of Kropo Kumasi.
Okay, you come in Chentem.
Now, teaching your professional teachers and your non-professional teachers.
Okay.
So, university direct. That's all better. They are non-professional.
Okay.
Clinical, you know, university now, but we are professional.
Okay.
Now, non-professional, no. University direct now, better. They are non-professional, no. Deputy director, we didn't call director general.
Okay. Okay.
And can cancel no or a non-professional. So
but I know based on Maraben because Marai Kuraya de Memeka Pre-Textual Education Act, you know. Director General's appointment me who were haunted Buamika Krabia over to me educating me on that.
Scheme of work for the years.
Scheme of work, is it law or act? I am Rana because me can't act until I act and I say a day.
Now, me non-professional, director, deputy director.
Me to us, say educator. One person who say Maraben na walk frame.
Scheme of work near the year, Jumano.
Scheme of work, you know, a day, and she say, I'm my to hold that na say, and I'm person. I'm ranks, you know, commitment tells me, said any more in Montina. Any research, and I mean, I've done a lot of research, but maybe so was a scheme of work, you know, and they act, you know, who compare. Mrana, they can answer a cancer, Sana, high, no, Sana, business bizarre.
A scheme of work and then act, you know, when you're non-professional, I don't think director general, opium was here.
Based on day.
Did I make a boy the buta?
Menkasa boy, no, Menkasa boy, but it's also based on day.
Based on baby, I'm not even going director general.
And the Minister of Education, na onim wena oko nom eyi papa ne say president Fanimra.
Minister of Education, I'm not political. We see a implementing agency. So
anyway, me that's it. So between political and implementation agency, no, I'll see a balance. Na yakwenim. Yes, next person, my Ntie kakra. Na Ntie. Hello, good morning. Yeah, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, but TV number from Kakrana Ntie. GS and Martin Pebu mo demonstration be Ntie.
First George me kase fita kwa.
Okay, George yanko.
Emisha opani mapa mo boma Ghana. Nze sisia de meka biafa migie support.
Okay.
Nisi we kitchen pa. Na nyimebo anu masabi ehu sadasi. Ghana me yaso nyime bisha ma se oya kawo. Na me nyime jarita mo tinga de pompo be kawo kra ono be ka. Nyimebo ma do me chado. Na yemu boy then yambe ya mano bokuni men na de no on for bibia na pamba sada we anya bibia no support no kon won try and go almost 5 months I'm gitira da yete no wa yede
nti zameti wa say ya na chase mo am wo form no kra no mo support the mu leadership no ye no
I bogos matter we hu
but wo mo take side decision na ya wo mo consult mansa
Omo can be about an idea for not being able to buy and front of them. The woman no more.
No, yeah, establishes our point in here. Say, Omo consult to Monamosimo no more, no go ahead, so more declare striker. Are they working on behalf of more and Omo take you on decision as leaders?
And I make sure say, Omo consult here by who you're on with Yancy. It's an idea in liberty.
And do the other quadradio now. Monday.
Oh, maybe come over film now over and but me so mean the waiting.
Yeah. Anyway, Takwa, thank you very much for calling. Next person, good morning. Hello, good morning. Okay, Mami Fado Chatokra na Yamra studio na Yamshare. Hello, good morning. Yes, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Pacho Dini Ntie.
Good morning, Pacho. Good morning.
Oda Ntie who TV na so Kumasi fine.
Kumasi me wo Bantama.
Okay, Mami Ntie we.
Me Pacho, me pese me straight teacher unions me say. You nyina e teacher for aya akwanya na omanya e na oma be leaders. Eti sa akwanya na omanya no yesre omo. Eno nkyerɛ sɛ bio yɛnso a yɛwɔ fam no yɛadwene anaa yɛagye nkyerɛ ho nhia ɔmo decision biara ni hɔ a ɔmo consult yɛn a yɛwɔ fam ni yɛn nyinaa yɛ teacherfoɔ mapa enti sɛ ɔmo take decision bi saa mefeel sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ sɛbi yɛwɔ other pressing issues ɛha yɛn as teachers than deɛ ɔmo yɛ for so long car maintenance allowance have not been paid for so long. Transfer grants have not been paid. For so long, upgrading and other promotion issues have not been resolved. So there are more pressing issues for them. This one, I am disappointed. And I can tell you, most of us on the floor, the ground persons, I am in our classroom, we don't support this.
Thank you very much.
The rank they are talking about, rank.
Yeah.
Deputy director.
Yeah.
The just have gone DDJ no.
Okay.
Now our rank bay. Now our rank bay. Said you also for university no buy. They just have gone HR. If we hear na job and be no better now going to be HR.
Okay.
What are they talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm consulting and so
okay.
We don't support them.
And do you know
at all.
I see. First time a teacher union sako striker, all members and no money. The leaders no. Moamo sempa era takwa ready chato
but me that say the immediate chat one is teacher unions leadership no
as our members are disappointed in them.
Yes they should really rethink of the kind of analysis are echo or decision if you say appointment has qualifications I was say uhwe na wadi appointed.
Okay,
maybe some say what are the checklist qualifications I was say nipa no onya ansa na ya appointing no as director general.
Okay,
appointment ya ISCC no does it fit into this? If you omuhwe omu checklist now, does it fit into it?
Okay,
and it doesn't fit.
And Peter Tekwe, we are grateful for your time and pay bo non kro mememo so na Jolaka atnase na on the sports papa abramidi de kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng. Happy birthday to Nana Oforia Jemai AK Kwame for timber contractor o ni wadubias to the say utie oba officer Eric Osemensa and na show. Happy birthday enkoma Mr. White ewo Goso Amsterdam Goso Amsterdam house no so free oba your son and Sabatus and also so show. And happy birthday to police officer Eric Osemensa from Akuoko PSC, my producer and officer no pay or we show. Kwabena Akuoko Kwarteng bet me from a cake and no pay hand a day Amansan Ntie penify dwumadi na ACA Jola Katnase na sports no what cap on your corner say the Akabiano or the Tuam. See, I don't want to money share any money tia. They say PSC Salbedia and Raymond and Tico and no pay or Mubuame. Yakramuna. Good morning.